Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Janice, and today I will be doing the Zim tag or slash Zimbabwean tag. People always look at me and think I'm from Nigeria, especially Nigerians. They think, oh, you're one of us. Like every single time people think I'm from Nigeria. I don't know why. Like if you think I look Nigerian, can you tell me why in the comments below? So the first question is, last time you were in Zimbabwe. The last time I was in Zimbabwe, wow, was in 2013 for a wedding. And I think I went for like 10 days or something like that, which was amazing because you know the Zim weddings, you see everybody, you see people that you haven't seen in a long time, and it's really nice. It's always really nice to go back. Although, keeping it real, keeping it all the way 100. I don't know about you guys who have like migrated from Africa or whatever. I always find like whenever I go back, I always think, oh, I'm only going back for a certain amount of time. And then after a while, like when I'm there, I'm always like, oh, I miss my other home, which is here. It's time in my head where I'm like, yeah, I think I'm ready to go back. I mean, obviously, it's just you underestimate how much you are so accustomed to the life that you're living here and that's just me. I don't know if it's because I'm too much into this culture, but you know, I just feel like it's so weird. But I love being back in Zim, and I really enjoy seeing my family, especially because you know, you don't have that kind of union when you're in the UK. Second question. Were you born in Zimbabwe? What part of Zimbabwe are you from? Yes, I was born in Zimbabwe, born and bred, people. And I come from, well, I lived in Harare, which is the capital city, and in Waterfalls. Hey, Waterfalls, how you doing, Prospect, people? That was my area. But actually, I come from Birchnuff Bridge. And Birchnuff Bridge is that bridge on the 20p note, 20 cents coins. Remember those? Remember Zim currency? Do you speak your language? I do. Say some words in your language. Like, I always find it so annoying when people ask that, and I ask that too to other people who speak different languages. Like, speak something in your language. I'm always like, what do you want me to say? Hi, how are you? It's always a little bit like awkward, isn't it? Like, you can still speak Shona, which is funny because whenever I go back, people are like, oh my gosh, you can still speak Shona, and I'm like, you know, no, you know, yeah. You like Zimbabwean food? What is your favorite food? I love Zimbabwean food. Oh, I love it. I love sadza. I love sadza, nyama nemuriwo. Oh my gosh, I love. And I think the reason why I like it, because when I was younger, I was trying to be, you know, cool and say, oh, I only like rice and chicken, and but the older I get, the more I realize that sadza is life. Sadza is life, people. Oh my gosh, people are missing out on real food. But I really appreciate even the things that are like nasty to some people, insects and all that. Ishwa, oh my gosh, Ishwa. But I think it's part of the dragonfly family. Hey, don't judge me, okay? People survived on this. My ancestors were eating whatever they could, and I appreciate the food that they ate, and it was actually quite healthy, okay? So don't judge me, okay? What do you like most about Zimbabwean culture? What do I like most? I think I like the fact that, I mean, this can apply to any African country, but we're very collectivists, and you know, none of this individualism, this each to their own. You know, people, when you live in an area, you are living in a community. You know, everyone's your grandma, everyone's your, you know, which is the same thing that A Life with Zoe said in her tag, Zim tag. Like, there's so much respect, you know, and I guess, you know, life is different now when I go back and see that our cultures are slowly becoming the same thing, more of the same thing. What do you hate about Zimbabweans or about Zimbabwe or Zimbabweans? That is a tough question because I don't like to say that I hate something. I want to say that I dislike something, and I think this is, I don't know how this is going to come off, but I just feel like Zimbabweans are all about like flash, you know, want to look good, want to be the best, want to, you know, show off. Yes, that's the word, show off. There's just so much importance in like people pleasing and being the best dressed, or, you know, the best car, or look at me now. I don't know, I just feel like even when I was growing up, we had this thing called civics or civis. Basically, that one day in the year or quarterly, I can't remember, in school, where you wear your own clothes instead of the school uniform. And I used to work so hard to make sure that I am looking on point, okay? It meant so much to me. And one time I even swapped clothes with one of my best friends who went to a different school, wore something basic in the car, went to the toilet, changed to get my, you know, my gear on, you know what I mean? Because my mom didn't buy me new clothes that year. And we put so much importance on appearance and on what other people say, which is really sad. I just like being minimalistic and doing my own thing, and not really like looking to, oh, who's gonna be at the party, oh, you know. But yeah, that's, I mean, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with looking good, but I just think specifically in the Zim culture, there's like this people-pleasing drug. Just my observations. But if you agree, I mean, let me know, or disagree. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about our culture. Hang on. Your Shona name and its meaning. My Shona name, which is actually my first name, Janice is my middle name, but my Shona name is Kuziva Kwashe, which means the knowledge of God. And I love my name, because it has so much meaning, and I feel like, you know, many Zimbabwean names have kind of like a deep rooted meaning, and I kind of prophesy that over my life, that I have the knowledge of God, or I should acquire the knowledge of God. So, but yeah, if you know someone called Kuziva or Kuziva Kwashe, or Kuziwa Kwashe, which is one of the basic, leave a comment. I want to see all my Kazivas out there and be like, hey. Okay, and the other question, something in your household that somehow represents Zimbabwe. Now, I had to do a little bit of research. I had to pause the video and be like, oh my gosh, what do I have? I'm so uncultured. Why don't I have this? Why don't I have that? Why don't I have Mchairo? Why don't I have all that? But I do have Milo. And if you went to primary school in Zim, you know that when the people of Nestle would come to the schools, they would give you a cup of Milo, and it will be like what you were waiting for ages. Milo, love Milo. Oh, also I have Royco Usavi mix. This makes any stew taste amazing. I always use this, and I'm running out, so I need to hunt for a Zimbabwean shop to be able to stock up on more Zim stuff. But who is your favorite Zimbabwean artist? I don't think I have a favorite. I listen to a lot of old school Zimbabwean things because I can't seem to keep up with all the latest trends. Like, I always like ratchet Zimbabwean music. Oh my gosh, I mean, not that ratchet, you know, what does ratchet mean? I mean, what is ratchet? But I like different types of Zimbabwean music. At the moment though, I am listening to Winky D's mixtape. I think it's a mixtape or an album, but oh my gosh, there's a couple of songs there that literally give me life. Literally, I like play them and I'm walking in the street or I'm in the gym and I'm just like, Lord, this is good music. But anyway, thank you so much for watching my video. I've enjoyed doing this tag. I mean, I wish there were more questions. I guess I will do an updated one later with a little bit more diverse questions about Zimbabwe, so you get to know more about it. But if you really liked this video, please don't forget to put the thumbs up button and subscribe to my channel. And yeah, I mean, let me know if you're from Zimbabwe. Comment below and let me know what you think about some of the things that I said. Follow me on social media, Twitter, Instagram. All the links are below. And see you next week for another video. Thank you, bye. That we take, and we're like, those people, oh, ananingi can't see us, takafika shingori, tunofana kuchena, atinganyadzise. Anyway, I'm done.